Hello everybody, this is Maniac4Bricks. Welcome to Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays with Maniac4Bricks. I'm saying those 3 days because I have no idea when this is actually gonna air on YouTube by the time I'm done recording everything and editing it and then uploading it. So, I have a special trip for today. I left around 11 o'clock this morning to try to go to Connecticut for a very special LEGO visit, as you already see in the title. I'm trying to go to the LEGO System corporate office, whatever you want to call that thing. I don't know the exact name for it, but I've seen the address for many, many years. It's kind of a bucket list item for me to at least visit the place in person, like just to see it. Even from the outside, I'd be happy with that. I have doubts that there would actually be any access in there for me, or touring or anything. I've read some things online where they say they don't really do touring there, since it's mostly, you know, corporate offices, or they don't really have it unless you have a special appointment or something. I'm going with really no, with no ammo or anything like that, no presets. So, it's 12:44 now. I've been on the road for now an hour, 45 minutes, and it's going good. Like, it's been at a good pace. Like, I've actually knocked back the time of when I was going to arrive there quite a bit. I thought it was going to be more crowded in traffic and whatever, but not too bad. I didn't really video anything major of, like, crossing over into New York or crossing into Connecticut, but I am currently in Connecticut now, and I am on Route 84 East. But I will catch up with you later when I'm not focused on driving as much. So, I'll see you soon. We're in a crawl of traffic right now. I don't know if you can see it from here, and I'll try to post another picture from Google or whatever. But I found this crazy Easter Island head next to some closed building. It looks great. I wish I could stop and take a better look in person, but gotta keep going. And for reference, this is still 84 East, and you can see the Brass Mill Center sign. So it's sometime after that on the opposite side. Well, you know, west. All right, I'm losing my mind now. Just got off the exit. I'm not even kidding, 4 miles. 4 miles away. You heard the GPS. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach just to see the place. Oh my gosh. Here we are. I'm losing my marbles. Oh my gosh. And I love these signs up here because there's one right behind me. It says apply at lego.com/careers. Step 3 is building the small Lego house that I have that's based on the Walmart blah blah blah. Number 2 here, now hiring. You know, there's another one right there with the house completed. This is so thrilling. You know I'm gonna get photos up the wazoo for this. And probably by the time you're seeing this video, you would have seen a whole bunch through Instagram at Maniac4Bricks Official, plugging all the way through. All right, give me a sec. I am not kidding, everyone. These are amazing and massive. Look, it's my hand. It doesn't even reach one of the studs. This is just this is modern art. That's what this is. Oh, they even put the anti-studs in there. Dude, they went all out. This by itself is a treat for me. Also, we found perhaps the rarest red 2x4 red brick. Except I'm not going to be able to fit that on my 60th anniversary shelf. No way. No thank you. I think the shelf would be eaten by this thing. Even underneath it. It's so cool. If you want to see the full photo shoot, like I said, Instagram and all that stuff. So there was a small road, and probably seeing a couple pictures right before this, but there was a small road where there was a couple things. There was 1 or 2 sheds or houses that looked like they were overgrown. Frankly, I don't know if anybody's using it or if they're constructing on it. Don't worry about that. I'm A-okay. Got a little more around the bend to see. I don't even know if this is actually part of it at this point. I'm gonna say probably not. And I may have a surprise guest. It was a certain somebody that lives nearby, I won't say who, called me on the phone and was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you think I'm doing?" And then I put up the post on Instagram and it made more sense, but yeah. So, okay. So there's a thing right next to the place. It's called the Creative Child Care Center. And loving the Lego aesthetic here. So, alright. So it turns out I have never been this close to Massachusetts before. I didn't even know it was this close. And I feel like I've been to Massachusetts before, but I can't say for sure. Or at least not in a long time. Definitely not this way, I'll give it that. So, I just took a trip by the Lego Field House, basically where they have different sporting events. They do have a Lego team for different sports. And I'm now taking a look over, right next to there is a place that's now an advanced auto parts distribution center. It used to be a Lego distribution center before it got relocated. And from what I've heard, it still has some of the Lego architecture. Not like the actual sets, but like every so often on some parts of it, on the outside even, you can, there was a little bit you can see that had a staggered window-like technique to it. You know how like you stagger Lego bricks. But this is the building right behind here. And it's a little ways away from the actual Lego, you know, Taylor Road. Actually, oh, never mind. I guess it was right there. Never mind. Oh, here we are! Here we are! Lego way! Away from Lego! So here's a fun fact from a very knowledgeable friend. Here, at this corner, is Lego Way. I got a picture, you probably saw. And right there is the Public Works Complex. What is that doing instead of a Lego place? Why is that any closer to where Lego is? It used to be there. That's the thing. When they first moved into this area, they first had a building established there, and therefore got to name their road Lego Way. The same way that I went to Toys R Us headquarters and they named it Jeffrey Way. Since then, they moved to another place to get more space, and now it's just Lego Way. You can actually Google this on the GPS. It's very neat. A nice little tourist attraction for a little toilet. Not toilet. And it's a neat little tourist attraction for a tourist like me. Well, you know, just your average day of driving on the road, tractors carrying lots of corn. It's Farmville, baby! Well, not Farmville, the actual, you know, like, there are towns named Farmville, but I should stop explaining the joke. All of this farmland right around Lego headquarters. And yet, nobody reports it back to Denmark and like, hey, that'd be cool if we had a farm set once in a while. And they're like, yeah, sure, just make it Duplo. I don't know about putting figures with it. I'm just like, but come on. I mean, like, drive it right along with Lego City stuff. We did it like 10 years ago. I think it's about time we do it again. Like, no. Just fire police. Fire police. Go fire police. So here I am. I just entered New York. And I've still got about an hour on the road. At this point, it's not too bad. Just have to take the exit to the Tappan Zee Bridge. And I'm pretty much on the way after that. A very short time in New York, and then the rest on the New Jersey Parkway.
Everybody's on the beat. Are you ready or not? It's only up the street. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's on the beat.
Well, bye New York. And hello, New Jersey. That's the sign. We're now in. Almost home. So on my way home, I passed by the Paramus Park Mall. I also passed it on the way up to Connecticut. But I wanted to come by here and get a closer look into what's going on. There is now a lot more construction than the last time I was here a couple months ago. And I know I didn't upload the video about it for Closed and Abandoned, but I'll get to that hopefully soon. And yeah, there's a lot of construction going on in there. I can't make out what exactly is happening. I haven't heard anything in like news or anything like that, what's going to happen with it. I have one of 3 possibilities, which I'll explore in another video. But just for a brief look around from both sides of the mall, it's actually kind of creepy. They have parts of it that are gutted all the way through, tiles and everything taken out, and you know, they actually battered down walls so you could see from one side of the mall to the other, like through that building. What's really creepy is that, I know it's hard to see here, but in the daytime I'll get better footage. What's really creepy is that there used to be a Sears logo kind of faded on the building, like the logo, like the sign was taken down, but the logo left a residue on the building itself. You can still see that. I'm looking at it like clear as day in the night. It's so weird. It's so weird how it's still there. I just thought I'd get a midnight special of closing and abandoned stores. Just, you know, a little sneak preview of something I do want to come back to. And something I haven't uploaded for a while, but I still want to in some. Like, show the footage I had earlier before any construction, and then come back here later where you get to see it under construction. Also, a nice full moon out. Hello again. So, there's a whole bunch of the day that's been kind of jagged. I didn't quite line it up right when I was editing it or recording it, and may look a little jaunty of like, okay, suddenly it's bright and, you know, crisp outside, and then it's nighttime. Like, what happened for like half the day?
Hurry, SpongeBob! I think it's getting dark.
So, here's the funny story to kind of like wrap things together. As I was driving to the LEGO headquarters, there was somebody following behind me just by pure coincidence. And I sort of referenced earlier that it was a familiar face that lived nearby or something like that, like a reliable source or something like that. It was Kevin Hinkle. He was heading out to the Enfield post office to deliver packages, and just so happened we were driving on the same road for a bit. He even gave me a call like before I got to the headquarters, and he's like, "What are you doing? And where are you?" And I went through, like, this was a spur of the moment, day trip sort of thing, and I didn't know if he was going to be available. I wasn't trying to slight him, but I also wasn't going to, like, ask him for any favors of going through the headquarters or anything like that. But he showed me a little bit around for some of those buildings that you saw before about the Lego Field House or the Lego Way, you know, because he thought that would be something up my alley, and definitely was. It was great to check those out and learn a little bit more about the area and know that the headquarters where it is now has been, like, popping around here and there. Also, I did not realize Enfield was on the very crisp top of Connecticut, and that Massachusetts was right there. I'm like, oh, I'm geographically challenged. So afterwards, a lot of the day, after, you know, that little sightseeing, I just hung out with Kevin, and we had fun at his place. We played some Super Mario Kart and Super Bomberman. I got lucky in Rainbow Road, but not so lucky in, like, the easiest track of the game. I haven't really played that game that much, even though I'm great or really into the other Mario Karts. That one has been, yeah, I need more practice. Just the 2D-ish graphics, you know, 2D, 3D look. I don't know. I'm not used to it.
Too speed, fast and way too fast.
But anywho, Super Bomberman, I've actually never really played a Bomberman game that much. Maybe once before on another system. But yeah, I really had to learn the whole thing again. And I was beaten many times. I won maybe once. I held out a long time. And I'm like, oh, that was worth it. Like, if I'm sticking out this long, I hope I win. So that was fun for one match, but yeah, for the most of the part, Kevin won almost every match, and once or twice for the computers. Strange. We we had a nice dinner and everything, and there was also, just more, catching up on things and talking about what's been going on, and just, fun Lego stories shared back and forth. It was actually a really nice day. I had no idea how much of this I was gonna get, when I started out this trip, but I'm glad that it turned out into something really good. Like, getting to hang out for Kevin, with a bit. And his kids, they were a lot of fun too, building little things here and there. It was a fun time. I'm glad that it only excelled after meeting up at the LEGO headquarters. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry I don't have a tour to show you of inside the place. I didn't really expect that in this video. I just kind of thought, how far can I go up to the gate and then be kicked out or something like that. Luckily, there was no major issue or anything like that, and I played it very safe, but I'm happy with what I got to see so far. This was fantastic. I did not think I was going to be able to see what I've already seen, and that already has been great for me. So, well, we'll see you next time with more LEGO videos. I'm not trying to exploit it. I want to play it by the rules. And, hopefully, I'll see you again with another kind of road trippy video. This was fun. This is fun to do. Also, there will be abandoned and closed stores. I did also find a couple locations in Enfield, but I'll have to come back to those at a later time. Also, a thank you to Kevin for giving me a 48 by 48 trans clear base plate. You certainly did not have to. It was enough of a gift to show me around and to even spend the rest of the day hanging out. I seriously appreciate it, and it will go to very good use. Thank you again for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and take care.